Good morning, Mifflin Middle School. This is Miss Colson, your principal. Today is Tuesday, September 29th, and this is Good News Tuesday. Now, yesterday, I hope you really enjoyed our town hall. Yes, I was a little bit out of character. I will never come work dressed like that, but it was really important for me to express to the students and families and guardians that we really need students engaged every single day, ready to learn. And I was just disappointed within the first couple weeks that students have been not engaged in the learning. And so I decided to do a funny special video. But then also, I hope you really listen to the Steve Harvey video as well, because no matter what your circumstances are, you can overcome any obstacle. It doesn't matter what the situation is. And so I hope that the town hall Monday motivation was a good motivator for you to start off your week. Now, during Good News Tuesday, we are going to watch a TED Talk. Last week, I was in Miss Wilkins' science class, and she was speaking to her students about growth mindset. Do you know the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset? If you don't, listen to this TED Talk of a young boy talk about the difference between having a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. Now let's listen.
Michael Jordan has said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots, lost almost 300 games, and 26 times I've been trusted to make the game-winning shot and missed. I fail over and over and over again, and that is why I succeed. Michael Jordan is one of the most famous basketball players in the world, though he was not always a star. He didn't make his high school basketball team because he was too short and wasn't good enough. He could have quit, but instead, he had the mindset to continue and get better. He was practicing each day before most people were even out of bed. And because of this, he not only made the team the following year, but he went on to become the greatest player of all time and a true champion. The question that comes to our mind is, can we all learn to have a mindset of a champion? A mindset is a word describing how we think. There are two types of mindsets. One, a growth mindset, and two, a fixed mindset. A growth mindset is when somebody believes they can learn to be good and they can learn to get better. They are not afraid of challenges. They continue when things get hard. They know that they have put effort into learn, and they learn from criticism. They are also inspired by people who do well. Michael Jordan has this trait, though another person with a growth mindset is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He was cut from the Canadian Football League early on in his career. He could have quit, but instead he worked very hard, faced many challenges, and is now a super famous movie star, one of my favorite. Did you know that coaches and professional scouts look for athletes who don't just have skill? They want someone who wants to learn, who is coachable, and will give 100% effort in practices. They want someone with a growth mindset. What they don't want is somebody who thinks they are already good enough, they don't need to learn, and are not coachable. These people have a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is the opposite of a growth. These people either think they're born good or born not so good. They cannot learn. They are afraid of challenges. They give up and get defensive easily. They feel criticized when given feedback and are threatened by people who do well. Which mindset do you think I have? Well, let me tell you a story. Reading has always been hard for me, and even now I still find it challenging. From kindergarten to 4th grade, I was always a bit below grade level in reading. So each night, I read aloud to my parents to try to get better. This was always the worst part of my day. Whenever I was reading, I would of course make mistakes, misread words, say words that weren't there, miss words that were there, and miss punctuation. Normal. But whenever my mom or dad tried to correct me, I'd get upset. I told them that they were wrong and sometimes even have a meltdown. This happened from my friends and teachers and with other subjects and activities too. I thought that I should know how to do everything already, and if I didn't, I would get upset. I thought that what my teachers were teaching should come to me easy. Well, guess what? Some of the things I was learning or reading were not easy. I would get upset. Negative thoughts came into my mind. You suck. You can't do anything. This should be so easy. Suddenly, I felt tears coming down my face in front of my friends and teachers, too. In my head, I'm saying, no, 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 please, no. I could no longer control my emotions. This is where the real problem begins. You see, I lose control of my emotions, I stop listening, and I stop thinking. I become difficult to those around me. And when I finally get through it, I am very tired. This is not healthy, and it's not the person I want to be. I want to know why I was feeling this way and why my emotions were so strong. Well, this year, in 5th grade, was the first year I was able to answer these questions. I learned what a growth and fixed mindset are. I'm learning how to change my fixed mindset into a growth mindset and have a mindset of a champion. I believe we can have both of these mindsets, a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. I believe this because I have both. I have a growth mindset with things like soccer, basketball, change, and learning new languages. I also believe we can change our fixed mindset into a growth mindset and have a mindset of a champion. Well, maybe not a champion like Michael Jordan, but a champion in our own way. We may just need a little help to do this. My dad and I read this book called Mindsets, written by Carol Dweck. Carol Dweck is a professor and professional psychologist who researched and came up with the idea of a growth and fixed mindset. Her book told me that I was not the only one who has a fixed mindset from time to time. However, the best advice I ever got was from my teacher and school counselor. Their advice was a one little 3-letter word. This word was yet. They told me always put the word yet at the end of my sentence. I can't do it. I can't do it yet. I don't understand. I don't understand yet. The word yet makes me feel I just need to put a little more effort in before I understand it. I still struggle with a fixed mindset from time to time. However, I now know why I get frustrated and upset. For any of you out there who may have a fixed mindset from time to time, please know that I am proof that you can beat it. Writing this talk, I struggled the whole time, though every day I've gotten a little better than the day before. This is why I can say I'm winning, because I'm here in front of you now today. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed that TED Talk video about growth mindset and fixed mindset. If you want to know a little bit more about the two and the difference, there is a book called The Growth Mindset. There's a really good book for teachers. There's a really good book for students. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about having a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset, I strongly suggest that you get this book. Now next, we are having these weekly incentives. Now if you were here in town hall, you would have this incentive on Friday. It's called Caught Being Good, but we changed it up and it's really about students participating in their live Zoom sessions, doing the right expectations like they're supposed to, and following all of their teachers' directions in this virtual learning. And so this week we have 3 different drawings. We're going to do a 6th grade drawing, a 7th grade drawing, and an 8th grade drawing. And those students are going to have the opportunity to win a lovely prize as well. So first, let's start with our 6th graders. So now I'm going to display the wheel, and we're going to see who is going to be our 6th grade winner. Our winner is Jaleesa Caballeri. Let's congratulate Jaleesa for being our first winner in our virtual Caught Being Good Zoom live sessions. Now next, let's look at our 7th grade wheel and see who's going to be our winner. Congratulations to Music Control. Let's congratulate Music for being our 7th grade winner. Now let's take a look and see who's going to be our 8th grade winner. Now, our 8th grade winner, congratulations to Tremaine Carswell. He is our 8th grade winner for our first Zoom Caught Being Good live session incentive. Congratulations to all of those students. Please look for an email with directions from your teacher or myself that's going to tell you what's the next step and how you're going to get your prize. Now next, last week we did Name That Tune on Friday, and my email was blowing up because people knew who those artists were, and I had to get a credit to my niece because I didn't know what songs to pick. So I want to congratulate Tremaine Carswell for being the first person to email me the 2 song titles and the 2 artists of last week, and it was Chloe X and it was Drake. Those were the 2 artists, so congratulations to those students. Also, we're going to do Name That Tune again as well. Don't forget, students, it is very, very important that you are taking your attendance for all of your classes. And most importantly, it's important that you are taking the attendance for the asynchronous classes, the classes that are not live sessions, but you have to go to your teacher's Google Classroom, complete the assignments, and take your attendance. Now stay tuned for our Thankful Thursday, because on Wednesdays I don't do town hall because we're not officially in school, and when we come back to the hybrid model, we won't be officially in school. We are halfway through the first quarter. Remember that the first quarter ends October 27th. Remember, first quarter is October 27th. So if you haven't been getting your assignments done or you're behind, please take advantage of the teacher's office hours in the small group instruction. Have a great Tuesday, and remember, everyone achieves, no exceptions, no excuses. Thank you.